Inspiration comes in many forms. Oahu native Taylor King knows that all too well. Inspiration for him came through his lens as a landscape photographer and by raising his son. These days, Taylor can be found helping others as an integration coach. Born and raised on the beautiful island of Oahu, Taylor King grew up honoring the aloha spirit.
Back home, it was amazing. It's paradise, you know? You wake up to fresh fruit and you're in the only rainforest in the United States where my grandfather's house was located, and it's magical. You know, you get rain, you get rainbows, you get gorgeous sunsets all the time. You get to hop in the water. It's a great lifestyle.
But when Taylor was in elementary school, he and his family relocated to the US mainland.
I moved away when I was about 6 or 7 to California and then North Carolina, and that's where I did most of school.
Taylor grew up to become an outstanding athlete and star football player. He dreamed of going pro, but after years on the gridiron, the aggressive sport took its toll.
I definitely had injuries over time. You know, just playing defense, you beat your body up, you know, but nothing I couldn't handle. But I also could see the long-term effects on the body. And is this something that I want to do and deal with for the rest of my life? So
deep down, Taylor's true passion was in the sparring ring.
Martial arts was a greater part of my life growing up because of my stepfather, my dad, who, that he ran several Taekwondo schools.
After graduating from high school, he moved back to Hawaii. Surrounded by nature, Taylor enjoyed capturing the island's beauty and posting the images on Instagram.
The iPhone 4S had just come out and it was like known for its camera. So I started hiking, going around and taking pictures, and I loved it. I fell in love with sharing these beautiful places.
He upgraded to a Canon DSLR and taught himself photography tricks from YouTube.
And you just hear the words, beautiful. Oh my God, where is this? This is a magical place. How did you find this? You know, and yeah, so where is this is obviously the most common. And now we have geotags, locations that are flooded with people to see magical places in the world.
In 2014, as soon as Taylor turned 21, he moved to Los Angeles to pursue an acting career. He met and later began dating the wildly popular UFC ring girl and model Ariane Celeste. The two were inseparable, and in September 2020, they welcomed their son, Raiden.
He's really the light of my life in many ways, gives me so much purpose. And as much as I think I'm a guide and a teacher to him, I'm really a student in so many ways. So he is, I learned so much from him.
Later that year, they moved to Las Vegas for a fresh start. The change of scenery and arid landscape inspired him artistically and spiritually.
There's so much magic in the desert, and the rocks, the glow, when the sun hits it, the pastel hues in the sky as the sun starts to set, the glimmering stars, things like that. There's so much magic there, even like the plant life, right? Like everything there is adapted to survive. And so when you connect to that, you realize like this is really a kind of fascinating place.
In 2022, Taylor became certified as an integration coach at Better You. Their at-home program offers holistic psychiatry, breathwork, online ketamine therapy, and integration coaching.
When you speak to someone who is in the dark, you know, they've been stuck there, they've been spinning their wheels, in depression or dealing with PTSD, anxiety, suffering more in their imagination than actual reality. But after a month or so, or even a couple weeks, a couple sessions, you see this glow about them, you know, that they found themselves again. They found more of their purpose. They found more joy. And they're like, yeah, it's really a priceless feeling, very similar to teaching martial arts, you know, and having that same, you see a person one way and in a matter of time, they're completely different and changed for the better.
Whether it's a child or an adult who's struggling emotionally, here are Taylor's pillars for mental health.
Emphasizing sleep, that's going to be your number one priority. Diet. 95% of total body serotonin comes from the gut, right? So what we're putting into our bodies is what we get out. Exercise, getting out, getting the blood flowing, releasing endorphins, and then mindfulness, breath work, you know, meditation, and journaling, having self-actualization and clarity. Those can all be major keys into having a better mental health.
I couldn't have said that better myself.